Question we asked at the top of this newscast: was the death scene for a North Miami police officer a fatal mistake? Where Detective Stephen Bauer was shot to death last Friday, they say every safety measure was taken to prevent robberies. Tonight, independent security officials are not so sure. Channel 6 Action News reporter Jessica Aguirre is on the story, following up the investigation at the North Miami Police Department. Jessica?
Well, Ken, I am here at the North Miami Police Station, where little has changed tonight. Tonight, detectives continue to look into every lead that they're getting here. But so far, nothing has panned out. But as you said earlier today, we asked a security expert to look at some videotape of Kislak Bank and of the murder scene. And while he told us he didn't want to criticize the bank security, he did tell us one very interesting thing. And he told us that bank robbers, like burglars, relate to the barking dog theory. And he says that that's if a burglar comes to your house and you have a barking dog, he moves on to the next house. He says, likewise, if a bank robber comes to a bank and it has great security, he's likely to move on to the next bank. The question is now, does Kislak have great security? The flag continued to fly at half-staff this evening as day 5 of the investigation into Detective Stephen Bauer's murder came to a close, but still no sign of an arrest. Inside the North Miami Police Station, Bauer's fellow officers answered phones, while detectives continued to hunt down leads. But as the search for Bauer's killer continues this evening, new questions are now being raised as to whether these rolled-down security fences could have deterred the bank robbery and prevented Bauer's death had they been working the morning he was gunned down.
But it's safe to say that the draw-down metal fences are there for a purpose, and the purpose is to provide a barrier or a safeguard for the transaction of the movement of those personnel with the currency.
Wackenhut security expert Paul Lyle says that deterrence is the name of the game when it comes to security. He believes that had the rolled-down security fences been in use Friday morning, it would have sent a message to the robbers that the bank was not an easy target. Bank officials confirmed that the 4 fences, which enclose the passageway to the drive-through stations, have been inoperable since Kislak purchased the bank. Lyle says that left Bauer as the sole deterrent.
To gain access to the money, they cold-bloodedly ambush the officer, and thus removing the deterrence and gaining access to the money.
Detective Bauer's murder has at least temporarily changed security procedures at the bank. This morning, 3 police officers on patrol accompanied the drive-through bank teller as she walked to her station, her cash drawer tucked underneath her arm. Bank officials say they stand behind their security measures. Now, on another note, tonight, some of the police officers here have told me that the frustration is building and that with each passing day, the determination that they have to catch these killers grows every bit much more. Back to you.
Thank you, Jessica. A reward is still being offered for information leading to the arrest of Bauer's killers. Crime Stoppers is offering $22,000 in reward money. If you have information, call them at 471-TIPS, 471-8477. And the Kislak National Bank, where Bauer worked, has set up a trust fund for the officers' children. If you'd like to donate, contact either their North Miami or their Miami Lakes branch. Meantime, tonight, there is no change in the condition of a Miami Beach police officer injured in a shootout the same day Officer Bauer died. As we've been telling you, rookie officer Kenneth McLeod was shot 3 times after he stopped a